You're listening to Wiretap with Jonathan Goldstein on CBC Radio 1 and Sirius Satellite Radio 137. Today's episode, Don't Make a Scene.
Hello.
Yes, sir, bosom buddy.
Hey, Howard.
My good pal.
What's going on?
Are you doing well? Are you feeling good?
I'm feeling fine. I'm getting the impression that you want something from
You having
me.
a nice day?
I was having a nice...
Yeah, you having a good day?
Yes.
That's great. It's nice out, eh?
It is nice out.
Yeah. John, I need money.
I am not giving you any more money. That's
money.
it.
I'm talking about money. I'm talking about money.
Howard, I'm not going to give you money because you're singing your...
That's what I want.
Ugh.
Money changes everything.
God.
Money. Give me money.
Howard, I am not... I told you.
What's with you?
What do you mean? Howard, I've cut you off.
You've got such an attitude. I'm cut off now.
You are.
I'm like the wayward son. I'm like the wayward son.
Well, that's what you're acting like, Howard. You're a 40-year-old man.
I'm 41, thank you very much.
You can go out and get yourself a job.
Time out. Are you finished? Are you finished?
I mean, what are you timing me out?
I want money, John.
I know you do.
Give me some money.
Howard, I'm not making enough money to support you anymore.
All right, so listen. Let's just stay calm here, okay?
Yeah, okay.
We're spinning out of control here.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Basically, winter's coming and the dogs need new fur coats.
Let me get this straight. Your dogs, your furry dogs, need a fur coat.
They're pugs. These aren't wolves. You know, they need fur. They need to be kept warm in the winter. These are beautiful handmade poodle fur coats from Calgary.
A poodle hair coat for a pug.
Doesn't shed, keeps them warm. It's just like hair.
Howard, that's inhumane.
This is Calgary. They have a poodle rodeo.
They do not.
They do. They have a whole industry. They lasso those poodles. They rope and tie them. There's poodle jerky.
So you're going to slaughter one dog in order to make another dog more fashionable.
Look, also we're getting philosophical. John, are you going to give me the money or not?
Well, you know, I got an idea. Why don't you get rid of your pugs and just get yourself a couple of poodles if that's what you want? Okay, Howard, listen. You're not. I'm not buying your dog's fur coats. That's absurd.
Well, who's going to buy them then?
No, you. Well, you know what? You can. You're an able-bodied man. Go out and get yourself a job.
What are you saying to me?
Howard, I'm saying go pick up the classified section and look through it. Here, I've got a paper right here.
John, there are no job listings in the classified section.
Oh, hang on a second.
There are no job listings. I look at it every day, John.
It's help wanted.
Help wanted?
What's this? You know that fast food restaurant, the Burger Zoo. They say that they're hiring right now.
You want me to go to work at the Burger Zoo?
Well, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? There are other options for you.
Okay. I'll go. I guess I'll go check out the Burger Zoo, see what kind of job is there.
Well, I'm not saying just there's other jobs you can look into.
No, maybe I will go down to the Burger Zoo, Dad.
Howard.
Yeah, I'm going off to the Burger Zoo now, and I'm going to go get hired, and I'm going to show you. Thank you for teaching me a lesson.
Okay,
I certainly did not need to learn.
You're very welcome, Howard.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you later.
Let me just leave you with one parting thought, Jonathan Goldstein.
Please do. You
will rue the day that you thought that you could make an honest man of Howard Enoch Neil Chakowitz.
Howard isn't the only one looking for some spare cash. No sooner do I get off the phone with him than I receive an email from my father, asking if I can help him return his cans and bottles for deposit. As the entire missive has been written all in caps, it's as though the request is being yelled in my face. As my father gets older, he gets louder, and so too do his emails. In the middle of reading it, the phone rings. It's my father. "I wanted to make sure you got the email I emailed you," he says. As a family, we're rather distrustful of new technology. I'm sure the first time my great-grandfather used a telephone, he spent the whole time tapping his telegraph into the receiver, just to be safe. I tell my father that before we descend into his garage and spend the day arguing over whether empty egg cartons and shoe boxes can be returned for deposit, that maybe we should go out for breakfast first. My father agrees, and we meet at our favorite diner. We've been sitting at our table for close to 5 minutes, and the waiter is yet to take our order. "Hey, Mac," my father cries out, "can we get some eggs over here?" The waiter puts down his cell phone and walks over to take our order. I don't think I've ever called anyone Mac in my entire life, I tell my father. Not buddy, not pal, not even my friend. Well, what if you don't know someone's name, my father asks. Then I guess I call them monsieur, as in, I'm so sorry, monsieur, but I think you just dropped your cigar ash in my frozen yogurt. Monsieur, my father says, considering the word. Not my style. The waiter brings over our eggs. They're scrambled. I wanted mine poached, but I say nothing, as that, for better or worse, is my style.
1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
My father was born in the Bronx in the early 30s, and unlike me, he never shies away from making a fuss to get what he wants. I can't tell whether his style of social etiquette is a function of his generation, place of birth, or his general irritability, and so I decide to ask him. Dad, I notice that you never seem to get uncomfortable when you're making a fuss in public the way that I think I do. Like, you never get embarrassed when you become the center of attention and everyone's looking at you.
I don't want to create a situation like that, but sometimes it's spontaneous.
Yeah.
Living in Montreal, people are very, very polite here. You go to New York, you'll find horns people are impatient. They beep, 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 beep. But in Montreal, it's a totally different story. People are patient. They wait. In fact, it gets on my nerve. How could you be so patient and sit there and wait? Why aren't you hitting that horn?
And so, let's say you're in a situation where, say you're riding the bus.
Sure.
And, you ring the bell to let the driver know that you want to get off at the next stop. And let's say he didn't stop. What would you do?
Hey, buddy, you missed my stop. I rang the bell back here.
Even if you were at the back of the bus?
Hell yes. Of course. I'd be very annoyed. I paid to get on this bus. I want to get off where I paid to get off.
Yeah.
That's right. I'd assert my what I felt God-given right.
God-given right to get off at the stop that you rang the bell for.
At the stop that was designated.
As God designed.
That's right.
If, let's say, you're in a crowd and someone accidentally steps on your foot, someone steps on your toe, what would be your response?
Oh, for a minute I'm ready to say, what the hell, that sort of thing. But, if the person says, I'm sorry.
See, I have an instinct where if someone, and this is true, if someone steps on my foot, my instinct is to apologize.
To apologize to them for stepping on you because you felt you got in the way?
I felt like that's, it's just an instinct. It's the first thing out of my mouth.
Oh.
So if someone cuts in on you in line?
Oh. Excuse me? I was standing here. The line begins back there.
I mean, most of the time if I'm in that kind of situation, my strategy, I'd probably give them a withering look.
Does it work?
No.
See, I feel I got to be vocal. I got to be heard. My presence should be known.
But so when you get into these situations that call for a little bit of confrontation, I mean, do you actually feel like ready to get into a fight, like a fist fight?
No, not anymore. No, because now I think about too many things. Number one, the law. Number two, personal physical damage. It isn't worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are too many consequences. You get older and more mature, you think about all these consequences for whatever is satisfaction you might get from all of this. So if I see that I can avoid it, I will at all costs. I'll walk the other way.
As you get older, you discover all kinds of things. Among them, how much energy it requires to make new friends. And so you learn to hold on to the ones you already have. Some might call this wisdom, while others might chalk it up to laziness. Me? I think I've grown comfortable with calling it madness. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I am in the middle of work.
Yeah, so am I. I'm in the work now, too. It's great. Thank you.
First of all, I'm detecting a little bit of hostility.
You think? A little bit?
Yeah, I am, actually.
You notice I'm speaking in hushed tones also? I can't even speak loud.
Why is that?
I'm at work right now.
Well, when you say at work...
you told me I should get a job, so I got a job. Are you proud? I'm in a life of servitude in hell right now. Okay, sorry, I thought that was my manager going by. I only got a 5-minute break. Man, this is
Hang on a second.
News.
Wait, you got that job at the fast food restaurant?
Yeah, I'm at the Burger Zoo. That was your recommendation. You said I should get a job.
Well, I mean, I said get a job.
I got a job. You know, there's limited employment for a man of my age and demeanor, okay? I'm a free thinker, you know. I wasn't meant to work a job like this. The burger zoo. We have to sing when we work. We cook your burger the way you like it done. Do what diddy one diddy do. Have it your way with a pickle and a bun. Do what diddy, that kind of thing.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You sing it 20 times in a day. It's not fun, trust me.
Well, maybe if you took the lyric sheets.
Maybe if you have so much pressure to get a job, you're in line there, and a family makes you sing while you're sweating. I have to wear a fursuit. There's a whole theme to this burger zoo thing.
Well, what do you do?
Are you happy now, Dad?
Look, I'm not your father.
Oh, now you're my father. You're not my real father.
Okay, Howard, listen.
Hang on. Don't breathe. I'm in the mop room.
Why are you in the mop room?
Because I have a 5-minute break, and I'm not allowed in circulation. Employees are not permitted to use their cell phone whilst on the floor. Employees are not permitted to eat their lunch whilst on the floor.
So wait, don't tell me you eat your lunch in the mop room.
I eat in the mop room. If I take another day of this, I'm losing my mind. I don't think I can take this much anymore.
Well, how long have you been working there?
Well, it's my first day. But things are going really badly. I don't think.
How could they go so badly just on a first day?
You don't understand. I got hired to work the grill, okay? That didn't work out. Then they put me to the cash.
Right.
I gave someone back $400. I didn't know. I told them I'm bad with figures, but it's just.
But hang on a second, that doesn't even make
Canadian money. It all looks the same. It's so confusing.
No, Howard, it doesn't. It's the bills are all different colors.
I'm colorblind.
No, you're not.
We were in the juice, man. There was a huge lineup. There were a lot of people. More mayonnaise, no mayonnaise, too much mayonnaise, hold the relish. This burger has a bite in it. I mean, I told the guy, how am I supposed to know if it's medium well unless I taste it? What are they expecting?
You didn't actually eat their hamburger.
Tasted the hamburger. I didn't eat their
that's
hamburger.
That's really unsanitary.
I'm wearing a beard net.
Oh, Howard.
What? All these kids, they haven't even hit puberty yet. They don't even have facial hair. And then I screwed up. I was a dishwasher. That didn't work. Then I was on mop duty, and I'm garbage duty. After that, you're on the street, man. You're just on the street. I'm just trying to impress Barry, but there's just nothing doing.
Who's Barry?
That's my supervisor. He's the manager. He's cool, but you know, he's really, really strict. I mean, he takes it very seriously. You know, and I mean, that's why he does so well, you know, at school and stuff. He's captain of the football team. You know, he runs the school paper.
Wait, hang on a second. Your boss is in high school?
I'm working at Burger Zoo. He's 16 years old.
You answer directly to a 16-year-old?
No, I don't even get a chance to even really talk to him. I speak to Donna, that's his assistant manager. She's 15. You don't understand. If I don't keep this job, I don't know what's going to happen after this.
Are you eating?
Yeah. So I'm on my break. I'm allowed to get hamburgers that fall on the floor. I developed this little trick. I purposely knock hamburgers on the floor so I can eat them. How long have we been talking? I only really have 5 minutes.
Yeah, Howard, you should probably get back to work.
Here comes Donna. Hang on a second. Oh, hi, Donna. Yeah, I'm just finishing my lunch break. This hamburger fell on the floor. It did fall. It fell. Look, it even has hair on it. Yeah. Another 30 seconds? Is that okay? Okay, pack it up. I'll be right there. Okay. Can I use the bathroom first? Okay, forget it. I can hold it. I like this, Donna? Oh, God. I gotta get this sawdust. Someone vomited. I gotta go clean that up now. Thank you, by the way. Just remember this moment. I want you to always remember this moment. Your old pal Hal, dressed in a fursuit, in a dark, lightless garbage room, eating hamburgers that fall on the floor, and I gotta go clean up vomit. This is my lowest moment, John. Oh, God, I'm so thirsty. There's nothing here but mop water. Hang on one second.
Oh, Howard.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm working, Dad. You happy?
I'm working. Why would this
I'm working the job.
Howard, why would this make me happy?
Because I'm finally earning my keep, right? I'm not the parasite anymore,
by drinking
right?
mop water. Okay, Howard, please stop
bringing home
doing
the
that.
Listen, I got a pebble. Ugh. Oh, it's not a pebble. Oh, it's a Skittle.
Okay, Howard, listen.
Coming.
You should probably get back to work.
Back to work. This is your fault, though.
All right.
Bye.
Hello.
Johnny, calling from downstairs. You ready to roll?
Why are you downstairs?
To pick you up. You got to be on stage in like 25 minutes. You're seriously keeping the crowd waiting.
What crowd? What are you talking about?
Do you not check your voicemails? You're speaking at the McGill Alumni Associations in a half an hour.
This is the first I'm hearing of any of this.
I left you a voicemail.
No, you never left me any voicemail.
Maybe I didn't leave you the voicemail. The point is, there's a huge crowd of graduate students, and they're going to
I don't do speaking engagements. That makes me very uncomfortable. I would have never agreed to this.
Would you put on your shoes and socks and come downstairs?
What am I talking about anyway?
Public speaking. It's a subject you know best. You speak publicly every day for a living.
Did you not just hear what I just said?
Did you not hear what I'm about to say right now? Your comfort is not my job. Your job is my job. Now pull on your pants and stop your whining and come downstairs right now, or I'm going to come up there and put you in the trunk.
Gregor, I don't know anything about public speaking, all right? I suffer from a great fear of it.
Don't worry about your fears, my friend. I wrote your speech for you anyway. All you got to do is stand up and read.
Why would you? That's very presumptuous. Why would you do something like that?
I have a perfectly good speech here. You going to let it go to waste? Just read what I wrote you and stop squirming.
Gregor, I'm not going up there with bits of paper.
Good evening. Did you know most people cite public speaking as their greatest fear, second only to death? Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you here tonight to tell you that if I were dead, I could relax. And so can you.
What? That doesn't even make any sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make any sense? It's just little things to loosen up the audience. They need to feel comfortable that you feel comfortable. So when you joke, it's a sign of confidence. You just pause for a little laughter there.
I don't, but...
Because I am wearing 30 layers of pancake makeup that I do not leave the house without layering on with a pancake spatula, you can probably not detect the thousands of sweat beads welling up on my head. Boy, am I bald.
I am not bald.
Self-deprecating humor makes the audience feel more on your level, because you're lording over them like 30 feet above them on a stage. You get up there and you have the courage to fail publicly. That's what public speaking is all about.
Why would I want to fail?
How do you think I'm going to earn my 20%? You got to get out there, my friend.
I thought you were getting 10%.
Would you stop interrupting me? Where was I? And you all should know that a lot of public speakers are unsure where to put their hands, but not me, because my hands are balled up into little tight fists, crammed deep as possible into my front pockets. And you can probably not even see that I'm trembling like a deer caught in a hunter's crosshairs, practically tasting the hot bite of the bullet intended for my brain. These are all the tricks of a seasoned professional that I hope to impart to you, public speakers of tomorrow. Now, at this point, you're going to want to pause. And you know in the musical Annie, when she says the sun will come out tomorrow and she spreads her hand out in a big gesture?
Mm-hmm.
You want to make a big gesture like that. So you gesture across the room. You can just do it with the toe of your shoe, but you make a gesture.
With my foot.
Look at some of the videotapes of when presidents speak and prime ministers speak. They do a lot of body language with their feet. Circle with your toe in the air, a little roundhouse kick.
I don't know about this stuff.
Just trust me on it. Just make sure you keep your hands in your pockets. The last thing you want to do is get your sweaty palms on that microphone and get electrocuted in front of a huge crowd.
Uh-huh.
They'll never get to smell the burnt hair out of that auditorium. Anyway, make sure you don't fall over.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to start crying. You want to control the peeing. Don't worry, it can happen.
What?
It's part of the fight-or-flight response.
I don't know.
I can get you like an empty Snapple bottle in the wings. We can take care of you right before you go out on stage. But can I just finish off the speech because you're killing me?
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba-ba, make sure you pee, ba-ba-ba-ba, electrocution. So many tricks I've learned in my years in showbiz, like the trick of leaving the stage by inching backwards instead of turning all the way around so the audience can't see the sweat on my back that seeped through my sports jacket.
God.
Or the trick of drinking half a bottle of cheap Russian vodka in the auditorium parking lot to ensure my voice doesn't collapse into a terrified, delirious, career-destroying squeal.
Gregor, I'm not getting drunk in the middle of the afternoon.
Okay. So at this point, you want to pause because you're going to have them in the palm of your hand, okay? So you just savor the moment. You just sit back and feel that sting of salty flop sweats dripping from your eyebrows.
What a thing to say.
You just embrace that existential dread, that loneliness of being stared at by hundreds of people who aren't even your peers. They're superior to you, and they're all judging you.
Why are you saying this?
If you remember nothing else from tonight, remember this. If you do find yourself on the road to success, I will be there with you, probably on the side of the road to success, working on fixing a flat tire. And then you pause because they're going to laugh. And if nobody laughs, it's okay. Just hold the pause. You have to have the confidence to endure silence.
I continue to pause, even if I'm not getting laughter.
Yeah, even if it's really tense silence.
Why would I want to cultivate tense silence?
You will do as I tell you, and if you don't obey me, I will cut off your microphone and there will be an enforced silence. Is that clear? And then you just finish it off. Put them out of their misery. You step up to the mic and you say, "And so, in conclusion and summation, my friends, I feel I'm about to be executed."
Great.
But I use that energy, that anxious, terrified, self-defeating energy, to bring you, my audience, the best possible performance that I can give. And for that, I thank you. I have given you the gift of laughter, and you have given me the gift of applause. And that cues them to applause. Then the roar of the crowd. You say thank you very much. There's a big, long applause moment.
Right.
I put on the boombox that's got the cassette of Holding Back the Years by Simply Red. Nothing had a chance to be good. You give a little wave. You race off to the bathroom. You throw up.
Why would I throw up?
From nerves and the vodka. You eat the Tic Tacs I give you, which will cover up your vomit breath when we get in the car. And off we go.
Look, Gregor...
Oh, come on, Johnny. Think of the children. Do it for the kids. The future.
Okay, look, you know what? I'm not comfortable with this, but I don't want to let the students down.
That's the spirit. Oh, and by the way, when you come down, make sure you bring your cowboy hat.
Why bring... I don't even own a cowboy hat. What are you talking...
That's the problem. Right after the students, I got you at 2 p.m. at the senior center.
What 2 p.m.? What are you talking about?
The paying gig. You're going to be calling bingo numbers at the Sierra Senior Spaghetti Feed and Bingo Night.
What?
First of all, it's ladies' night, so you could do very well. Second of all, it's Western themed, so if you don't have a hat, we're going to have to tie a kerchief on your head or something.
How is a kerchief on my head Western themed? That's what Snoopy Dogg wears.
First of all, his name is Snoop Dogg, and if he ever heard you talking that way, he would pop a cap at you and gat you right down. Now, would you get out of your hizzle and get down here?
I'm not going to play bingo afterwards.
B26.
Do I get to use a microphone?
Better than a microphone. They have a megaphone, you know, like what cheerleaders have.
I don't want to talk into a megaphone.
How else are they going to hear you with your little mousy voice?
Hello.
Hello, is this Mr. Jonathan Goldstein?
Yes. Who is this?
Hi, this is Barry calling from Burger Zoo. We have a bit of a situation on our hands here.
Oh. Hey, that's right. You're Howard's boss, Barry.
Yeah, I am.
You're in high school, right?
I am, yes, but I'm just working part-time, saving up for college.
Oh, good for you. I've actually heard a lot of really nice things about you from Howard.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm calling about. According to his application form, Howard marked you down as his emergency contact.
There's been an emergency.
Well, more like several emergencies.
Uh-huh.
Earlier today, Howard accidentally locked himself in the meat freezer, which is an accomplishment because it doesn't lock. And when he was finally discovered this afternoon, he burst out yelling, "I can't feel my toes," and then proceeded to stick his feet into the deep fryer.
Oh, God. Well, is he okay?
Well, luckily the gorilla suit he was wearing absorbed most of the heat, at least for a bit, until the fur on the gorilla suit caught fire.
Wait, and he's on fire now?
Smoldering.
Uh-huh. Well, Barry, I mean, doesn't that seem dangerous to make people wear these big furry costumes when they're operating stoves and deep fryers?
I agree 100%. That is very dangerous. Howard just showed up wearing that. That was his call.
Uh-huh.
You know, I just need a little information from you. I'm filling out the workplace accident report sheet before the paramedics get here.
Right.
Do you know if Howard has any allergies to, like, any kind of medications?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is that John on the phone?
Okay.
Call him and say hi.
Oh, and blood type. Do you know his blood type?
Wait, is he bleeding?
Oh,
Yeah, you could say that.
Uh-huh.
Howard also appears to have marked you down as his legal guardian, so I'm going to need you to come in and fill out some forms, waivers, relieving Burger Zoo and its parent company of all legal responsibilities for...
Hey, don't listen to him, John.
Howard?
Call my lawyer. I want to sue.
Howard,
have this place
please.
shut down. Ma'am, do you know what they
Okay,
put in the
Howard?
burger? They put slop.
I'm going to need you to stop talking now and go wait in the mop closet, okay?
No.
We have doctors coming for you.
Hey.
Billy, Donna, would you help Howard into the mop closet, please?
Get off me. You're hurting me. No.
Okay, I think that about wraps it up. Thanks for your time, Mr. Goldstein.
Well, it was nice talking to you, Barry, and
Yeah, you too.
good luck with your with all your college applications and all that
Yes,
stuff.
well, I mean, it's still a couple of years off, but I don't want to be in my 40s and working at Burger Zoo, so I'm sorry, there's some smoke coming out of the mop closet. Jesus! God, Howard, what are you doing?
Good cigars.
Why on earth would you be smoking a cigar right now?
Celebrate a successful first day at work, my new job. You want a glass of champagne? Whoops.
You know what? I'm going to have to end our conversation. My mom is here to pick me up for my football game, and...
Which football? Can I come?
No, you don't.
I can cheer you on. I'm a good cheerleader.
I don't want a inebriated ex-employee in the stands yelling my name.
What are you talking about, ex-employee? I'm no quitter. I'm going to be here bright and early. I'm going to be here ready for my shift.
Do not come into work. In fact, don't even come to eat here.
I'm part of the Burger Zoo team.
You can mail in any hairnets you might have.
I need this job. How am I going to buy my dog fur coats?
Okay, Howard.
I got to buy cigars. I'm addicted.
Howard, please, stop.
Would you like to shut up?
Okay, no. Crap.
Again!
Howard's on fire again? Someone, please, get the extinguisher. We need to put him out.
It burns! It burns! It burns! It's cinders!
On Wiretap today, you heard Howard Chakowitz, Buzz Goldstein, Gregor Ehrlich, and Jordan Morris. Wiretap is produced by Jonathan Goldstein with Mira Burt-Wintonic and Crystal Duhame. Tune into Wiretap Saturdays at 1:30 and Thursday evenings at 11:30. Subscribe to the podcast through iTunes or at cbc.ca/wiretap, where you can also download the latest Wiretap ringtone.
Hey, buddy, you missed my stop. I rang the bell back here.
Let Buzz Goldstein make a scene so you don't have to, with every ring of your phone.
For more on all of our CBC podcasts, head to cbc.ca/podcasting.